Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome back to another weekly beauty chit chat. I hope you had a fantastic week. If you are new around here or if this is your first weekly beauty chit chat, welcome. I hope that you'll subscribe. This video goes up every Friday and it's just an opportunity for me to share all of the fun, frivolous, completely unnecessary beauty products that I was loving or kind of obsessing about over the course of the past week. As always, I have some fun things to chat about here in my blue bucket of delights. So we will dive into that in this video. As always, I will list and link everything that I'm talking about in this video in the description box down below. If you'd like to know where to purchase these items, read up other people's reviews, look at in-depth ingredient information, you know, all that jazz, check out the description box. It is a plethora of information. Before we get into the weekly beauty chit chat, I thought I'd do a quick update on my mama for those who are interested. If you're not, I will put a timestamp right here that you can fast forward to get to the beauty chit chat. But my mom did have her surgery last Monday for removing the cancer that she had in her body. So she was released from the hospital on Thanksgiving. We thought we were going to be able to pick her up on Tuesday, but that did not work out. Then we thought, oh, we'll get her on Wednesday. That did not work out either. They wanted to keep her just a little bit longer. So they did release her on Thanksgiving to us. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving with my mom. My brother and I cooked the entire dinner. And if I do say so myself, I think we did a pretty dang good job. It's usually my mom who does the entire Thanksgiving dinner. Obviously, my brother and I have always helped her, and so we try to make everything the way that we have, you know, seen her prepare the turkey and the stuffing and the cranberry chutney and all of this stuff over the years. So she was pretty proud of us, and yeah, I think my brother Dave and I work pretty well together. But anyway, the surgery went well. They got really good margins on the tumor. Though unfortunately, however, she did get the pathology results back, and so she has to go meet with an oncologist. The hope was that the removal of the tumor would just kind of be the end of it, but I don't know that that is going to be the path, unfortunately. So I do, however, still have a really positive outlook. The type of cancer that my mom has is considered to be one of the better cancers that you can get. So yeah, we are just going to continue forward with, you know, figuring out what the next treatment plan is. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for all of your well wishes. I really do believe in, you know, positive energy, and I think that all of the thoughts and prayers and all of the good vibes and the good juju, whatever it is that you sent her way, I think it helped with a very successful surgery. You know, I wish that the surgery was the end of it, and while that part went really well, it looks like we might still have a little bit more work to do. But if there's one thing that I know, it's that my mama is a very strong woman. She's been through a lot. And yeah, so we're gonna get her there, and I'm actually starting the process of helping her get her retirement in place here. So yeah, I'm very excited for my mom's retirement. She's one of those people where she's worked hard her entire life and she really does deserve a break. So I'm very happy to help her get to that place and to get her set up in a really good situation. So anyway, again, thank you for all of your kindness, your support, your prayers, all of the stuff that, you know, the messages that you're sending me. It really means the world to me because you know, it's crazy. Like, I don't technically know anyone really who watches my videos other than, you know, a few of my friends that watch, but in real life here. But like, you guys have all been so kind and supportive, and you don't know me, but you're still willing to, you know, send me encouraging messages, and that really does mean the world to me. I just want you guys to know that it is not lost on me how unique it is that I get to have this platform where, you know, you guys get to see me. But I very rare, like, I have met a few of my subscribers, but not a ton. Like, I wish I could, you know, meet and thank everybody in person. I really do. So Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dig into the favorites here. Wow, that was a long intro, 5 minutes. Sorry. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna start with perfume because that's usually always where we start. And I got 2 from this past week. And you guys, it was these 2. Okay, first of all, the Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy. If you don't own this and you are a warm vanilla loving girly, what are you doing with your life? Go get it. It is delightful. So warm. So it's just this like cashmere vanilla goodness. There's a good amount of sweetness with this one. Kind of reminds me a little bit of warm vanilla sugar, kind of in the vein of warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works, but better, more elevated. Beautiful. I adore this. And listen, guess what it pairs really well with? This one. Okay, this is one of my recent purchases from the Sephora sale. I picked up the 5 Scents into Deep Fragrance. By the way, I have a Sephora cart that I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger before the end of the year, but I have some more travel size perfumes that recently popped back into stock that I'm kind of curious about now. Let me know if you think I should bite on those. I'm planning on like using, you know how at Sephora now, I have a bunch of points and I haven't really used a bunch of them. You can use $10 off on a purchase. So I'm thinking about just buying all of those individually and just using $10 off at a whack. And they're all travel sizes right around the $30 mark. So it would make them quite affordable. I don't know. Let me know if you think I should do it, but I certainly don't need any perfume right now. I still have some other ones that I need to review for you, and I know I'm so behind on this stuff, but it's coming. The stuff with my mom has definitely had me a little bit more discombobulated towards the latter part of this year, so I had a lot of plans to do, you know, some other things on my channel here, but yeah, sometimes life just has different plans for you. Anyway, this is also a really beautiful vanilla. This has Tahitian vanilla in it. There's a little bit of sandalwood in here. I just recently reviewed this, but it is absolutely stunning. And like I said, these 2 together, perfect combo. They both kind of have a slight like sweet muskiness running throughout them, so they just pair really well. I mean, you don't have to pair them, but I like layering fragrances and creating something unique and different, and this gives me like a warm vanilla cashmere, with slightly musky vibes type situation that I just really love. Can't recommend it enough. Next, let's talk about a hair care product. This is the Kenra Dry Volume Burst. This is an instant soft hold volumizing spray. I really like this particular volumizing spray. I have it in my hair today, and as you can see, it really does help my hair look a lot more substantial. Today I am using the Pureology leave-in, but all of the other styling products that I used were from Kenra. I mentioned in my empties video that I really love the Kenra styling products. They are honestly some of my favorites. And I think it's one of the better, like more affordable salon hair care brands available at Ulta that just really works extremely well, especially when it comes to their volumizing and thickening products. If you struggle with fine, thin hair like I do, this is the line for you. At least it is for me. But anyway, this is really easy to use. You basically will just spray it in your hair, and it adds this instant like texture and a little bit of like a light hold, and you can really zhuzh your hair up. I mean, like if I really were to like get underneath and spray a lot of these layers under here, I could get the big hair that I love. And honestly, if today was some kind of special occasion, if we were going to like a holiday party or something, I would totally do that. But like this amount of volume is kind of like my perfect everyday volume, right? This, while not like a drugstore priced hair care product, I think this one is so worth the splurge. And if Ulta sent you a 20% off coupon, like they did for me for the holidays, consider popping this into your cart. You can save 20% obviously, and it's really good. I'm telling you, that is worthwhile. Okay, let's go into the shower here for a second. I'm almost done with this and I'm gonna miss this so much. I will definitely purchase it next summer. I don't know why I started using this because I'm not really necessarily in a coconut like summer type of mood right now. I obviously the holiday season is my favorite. So, this Way body cleanser in the St. Bart's fragrance was just calling my name this week. And I tell you what, it smells so good. It's a great body wash. I mean, it's certainly hydrating. It does not dry my skin out. It has a really nice lather to it. Love shaving my legs with this. But it's the fragrance here, you guys. It's this beachy, like coconutty, slightly salty. It is the perfect, it's literally the perfect summertime scent. So yeah, I also have a tub of the body cream in the bathroom as well. I've been a little bit lazy about applying body lotion as of late. I need to get back into it because we have the heat on, obviously. And it's drying my skin out, I can tell you that. So I need to get back into hydrating. But like this body cleanser here, it's so good. And also just the fragrance itself it is perfection. If you are looking to if you're one of those people that gets really bummed when it's cold outside, you know, cause it's winter and you need just a little taste of summer to brighten your mood, that will brighten your mood. It is such a happy fragrance. And if you're a coconut girly like me, that is one absolutely worth trying. Next, let's dig into some skincare. I have a few skincare items in here, so bear with me. But I am in my hydrating era. I really kind of have been for a while. Despite the fact that I have really oily skin, I love to hydrate my skin. And I have definitely found that taking the time to hydrate has counteracted a lot of that like overproduction of oil that I was dealing with for pretty much most of my life. If you're someone who likes to dry out your oily skin, I promise you that really is not the best course of action. Start hydrating your oily skin and I bet you that your skin will start producing a little less oil. Now, do I still have oily skin? Yes. But is it as bad as it was? No, it is so much better. So anyway, in the mornings, I like light layers of hydration. I can't do a heavy moisturizer. That's just not a good fit for me. I do heavy moisturizers at night, but during the day, I like really light layers. So I've been starting with the CosRx Propolis Synergy Toner. This is their propolis extract and honey extract toner. This has very basic, simple ingredients. They're listed on the front of the bottle right here. But so hydrating. Honey is a wonderful humectant, so it just kind of draws moisture to the skin. And this is a wonderful first step and makes all of the other products in my morning routine absorb into my skin even better. So if you've never tried this particular toner from CosRx, there's not enough thumbs for this one for me. It is fantastic. I think this is my third bottle of this particular toner. The CosRx line in general is one of my favorite skincare lines from the like drugstore side of Ulta. I've purchased so many things from this line and pretty much everything I've used I have fallen in love with. I started with their snail mucin and that hooked me right away. I know there's a lot of people out there who say that the snail mucin doesn't do anything for them. I guess like I don't understand how. Like it's so soothing and hydrating to my skin. It helps with redness, but not every skincare product is going to be right for every single person. So I shouldn't wonder why there are some people that dislike it. Not everything works for everybody, right? But this is a staple in my routine, especially during the winter months because it's just so soothing and hydrating. And like I said, the honey is just such a great humectant for especially this time of year. Okay, this is a slightly newer Korean skincare brand to Ulta. I have purchased a number of items from this brand, but I think it was from the Yes Style website or Stylevana, one of those two. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Pormizing Fresh Ampule. So this is made with pure centella from Madagascar. Centella is just very soothing to the skin. If you tend to deal with a lot of irritation in your skin, If you get a lot of redness, things like that, centella is a wonderful ingredient to look into. But this right here, I have been using to help with, you know, keeping my pores clear. It has a really nice light serum consistency. So I'll take a few drops of this and pat it all over my face in the morning. And I really do feel like it helps with the overall clarity of my skin, and it's really gentle. And again, any centella that I can get into my routine, I always welcome it. This is fantastic. So I've honestly only used a little bit of it here. I just picked this up in a recent haul, but what I have learned so far is that this is definitely a good fit for my skin, and yeah, it seems to work. So I'll do a more in-depth review on this after I have used it for at least 6 to 8 weeks. So yeah. My camera keeps focusing on other things in the room, so I'm wondering how this is gonna turn out. Sorry if the quality is bad. I don't know. I probably changed the settings again somehow. I don't know. All right. I've been using these Wander Beauty Baggage Claim eye masks a lot. I own a lot of them because I purchased several sets when they were available, you know, as holiday deals or whatever. I really like these particular eye masks. These and the brightening eye masks from Dermatology are my two favorites. I sometimes get lazy about using these things, but I looked in my backup stash for my skincare and I was like, oh man, I have a lot of those. I need to take some into the bathroom. So I've been using them pretty much every other day. What I will do is right after getting out of the shower in the morning is just pop these on while I'm brushing my teeth and doing, you know, my skincare. And by the time I'm done with all of that, you know, 10, 15 minutes have gone by, and these have just done such a wonderful job of hydrating this under eye area. It really plumps it up and it makes it look so much more youthful. It takes those little fine lines that I'm starting to develop right under here, and it really helps to blur the look of them just because of the plumping effect from the moisture here. So these are great. They've been around for a while. I don't hear a lot of people really, like, you know, talking about them a whole lot anymore, but they're a great eye mask. I love masks. I'm a big mask girly. Okay, still using this Dr. Zenovia Scar Gel treatment on the scars on my nose and on my chin here. And I have to say, so these two scars here are from, how long ago was this? Like a month and a half, 2 months ago now. I had 2 fibrous papules removed from my face, and when they do that, they kind of, you know, have to like scoop into your skin. So it's a pretty significant chunk of meat that was removed from the tip of my nose as well as my chin. You guys can see the scars in the videos, but I will say they look a lot more diminished. And I think it has to do with the fact that I'm using this. Like, I feel like the scars look really good for, you know, for how long ago I had this done. When did I go? Was it October? I think it was the end of October. So really, there's very little redness. One thing that I think this scar gel is really good at is removing redness, and there is bromelain in here. And yeah, there's silicone, bromelain, and papain. So those really help to protect and kind of regenerate the skin, but also help with some of that redness that can happen. This has been a big help for me with these 2 scars here. I'm going to continue to use it as they continue to heal. And I'm hoping that eventually you won't really be able to tell, you know, that I had those things removed. But yeah, listen, this is specifically for acne scarring, but I'm really finding that it's helping these 2 scars that were, you know, from procedures heal quite well. So definitely recommend this. It's a little spendy, but it was worth it. And I'm really thinking that it's doing some good things here. So yeah, we'll keep going. We'll see where we're at in about 5-6 months. The dermatologist told me that around, you know, 6 to 8 months, it should look mostly like he, you know, didn't remove those fibrous papules. He's like, you'll probably have a little bit of a scar there, but it shouldn't be outrageous. So, but I think that's definitely helping with the healing process for sure. Okay, speaking of hydration, I found a little sample of this in my backup stash and pulled it out because I actually have already used a full size of this and I really liked this particular serum. This is the Circular Hydration Serum from Dermalogica. This is another one of those things that I've been layering on my skin in the morning. It's a really nice, lightweight serum that absorbs very quickly into the skin. So you can see it kind of running down my hand here. It's just the perfect texture for someone with my skin type where it very quickly absorbs into the skin and you can tell right away that your skin is just deeply nourished and hydrated. I'll put some of the key ingredients running across the screen here, but like I said, I've already finished one whole bottle of this, and then I don't know if I got this in a subscription situation or like an advent calendar or something, but I'm really glad that I had it on hand and it makes me want to go repurchase this. Maybe I'll snag another one of these with that Ulta coupon as well, because I do believe that, yeah, Ulta does carry Dermalogica, so I'm pretty sure, or is that Sephora? Who knows? Anyway, if it's sold at Ulta, I'll definitely grab a full size of this because this is good stuff. Okay, makeup wise, really quickly, it's been a nude lip week around here. So these two I've had in my collection for a little while. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. Who does not know about this beige lip butter? I feel like everybody uses this. It's a really nice color, a good neutral, and really a great formula in terms of hydrating. So fabulous, would repurchase. I got this at Sephora. Now this is a little old, but it still smells okay, so I'm still using it. I'm actually trying to use it up because I don't think that I have much left. Yeah, that's all that I have left. I'm trying to use up some of my older lipsticks that are pretty close to being done. This is from Bite Beauty, which is no longer around in terms of being available at Sephora. I think they still have the Bite Labs where you can actually go and have your own custom lipstick made. But that's, you know, in terms of like what they used to be, they are no longer that. So this was the color Madeira, and oh my gosh, how did I get to be so old to wear, what were these called? A lip pencil. It just says lip pencil. Of course it does. Yeah, great. I really like this formula. The other color that I really liked was, oh, see, there it is doing, focus on my face. The other color that I really liked was Glacé. So yeah, these were really nice. I'll be bummed when I finish it, but it'll be good to finish it because, you know, who finishes a lipstick? I mean, I have finished lipsticks, but it is a little bit more rare. Okay, I made a Laura Geller purchase not long ago because I needed some backups of my beloved Balance in Brighton, and it was on a really good sale. And at the time, the lipsticks were on sale, and this is a color that I was really curious about, so I picked it up. This is the Laura Geller lipstick, the Classic Cream lipstick, Modern Classic Cream lipstick, say that 10 times fast, and Novel Neutral. So here it is, a nice nude. So let's pop some over the Madeira because I had the Madeira on my list so that you can see what this one looks like here. Isn't that a pretty color? That's a stunning nude. Oh, I like it. I really like this color. Also, just in terms of the formula, it's a nice, creamy, smooth formula, decently long lasting, and man, some great coverage. That is good coverage. I like it. I like it a lot. I love a nude lip. It's so easy. Okay, and then to go with my nude lips, we have been doing some matte in the crease once again from the Makeup by Mario palette. Listen, this is a great palette. If you've been wanting to try this one and you're looking for an eyeshadow palette, I highly recommend this one, but you probably have all these colors in some of your other palettes, so just know that. This is the Master Mattes, the Neutrals. So these are all matte, and every single one is a stunner. Oh, this freaking camera of mine. Anyway, For what it's worth, I'll have it linked down below. Go check it out on the website, but I'm sure you've seen it in Sephora. It's beautiful. Creamy, pigmented formula, easy to blend, long lasting, good stuff. He knows what he's doing, he does. And on the lid has been some shimmer. So using some of my NARS dual intensity eyeshadows in the shades Himalaya and Dione. Listen, these are long discontinued, but I purchased them back in the day. So, oh, they're magnetic and they're attracted to each other. Okay, these are such beautiful shades here. Anyway, I've actually kind of been mixing the two together and putting that on my lids. But then also, and go back with me here, do you guys remember the MAC pigments from back in the day? I really wish MAC would go cruelty-free. I kind of miss certain things from them that I would love to go buy, but they are no longer cruelty-free. This is the MAC pigment in Gold Stroke. I don't even remember how long ago I bought this. And this is the MAC pigment in Mauve Mint. There are two different packages. I believe this was the like newer packaging for the pigments, and then this is like the older style here, but this is a really pretty rose gold, and I've just been popping that on my lid. Very pretty. Mauve Mint is more of a like bronzy, taupey type of shade. Very pretty. I will say I remember now why I didn't reach for these super frequently. They're a little tough to work with. You know, you just have this entire thing here of like loose pigment, but they are pigmented. I will say that. I basically just take a little bit on my pinky and, you know, run it across my crease. Today I have the mix of the Dione and the Himalaya on my lids. But yesterday and a couple days before that, I did kind of a combination of these two on my lid, and it was really, really pretty. So anyway, if you have some old school MAC pigments in your collection, bust them out, because why not, right? All right, you guys, that is everything from this past week. I really appreciate you being here. Again, I appreciate all of your kind words and your encouragement when it comes to my mom. Really does mean the world to me. I can't even begin to explain that to you guys. So I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. If you are interested in some home fragrance related content, definitely tune in this weekend. We've got the weekly home fragrance roundup, as well as a very girthy candle haul. So if you're intrigued, that one's going up on Sunday. So, all right, if you're new, please subscribe, give this video a big fat thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.